Hey everybody, today we're going to be playing Control. Sorry I'm a bit late for this game. It came out a few days ago and finally got around to actually playing it. Well, today. I wasn't sure if I should stream this game or just do a let's play of it, but we'll check out the first part of the game. Maybe if you guys want, we can stream it. But yeah, we're gonna check out Control. If you don't know what this is, it's a third-person like action shooter with a supernatural element to it. It looks really cool. I've seen a couple of streams, and also this game was made by Remedy. It's those guys. They made Quantum Break and Alan Wake. Also, I think Max Payne. I think they're responsible for that game. But yeah, Quantum Break and Alan Wake, they're some of my favorite games. And yeah, these guys are very good developers. And yeah, they make good games. So yeah, let's just do game.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Oh shit.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster.
That scared the hell out of me.
And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here.
Wow, the graphics,
Why did you bring me here?
facial animations. Alright.
Hello? Anyone here?
Federal Bureau of Control. Let's go through the metal detector. What's this? Open collectibles. Oops, wrong key. Wonder if I should read these. Prohibited items reminder. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Why number 2 pencils? Oh, here we go. That opened automatically for me? Or did I use my telekinesis? I know that's one thing, that's one power that you get in this game. You can throw things with your mind. Internal lockdown in effect. Alright, I guess there's nobody working right now. Let's go through. Just walk right in. Man, this is when I wish I had an RTX, like one of those new graphics cards. They're so damn expensive. But I will eventually get one of those, because like this game is like advertised as one of those games that come with ray tracing. That new high-tech graphic thing. Graphics. Whoa. Why do I always search the toilets in these type of games? It's
Federal
weird.
Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Can I sneak through there? Oh, it's a window. But yeah, that's the thing with this game. It takes place entirely inside of a building. And there's like some kind of supernatural like entity that took over the building. Alright, most of it's blacked out. A shark in his, although secure, permission to following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Good luck. Let me know if you want me to read all those. I'll gladly do that. There's a lot of them everywhere. Nice. Kind of wish it automatically chose it for you, but whatever. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. Remember, R4s are mandatory. If you require R4s, internal department claims. I don't know what those are. Oh, who's that?
Hello?
Oh, it's the janitor.
Excuse me?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
What?
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Wait, so we're here.
Done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Okay, so we're here for a job interview.
Think about it.
As a janitor's assistant. Cool.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
So that's the context as to why we're here.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Control. Here we go.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Level 1 clearance. We don't have a clearance card. Oh, there we go. You can automatically open it up your collectibles just by holding the select button. Federal Bureau of Control. Word phrase to use in the service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, / sorry. Interesting. So much lore everywhere. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them. Barbara, not a single one. Trench. Whoa. Investigate the noise.
Shit.
Okay, so looks like somebody
Shit.
shot themselves.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon?
What?
Really?
Yeah, don't do that. You get charged for murder. There's nobody around though.
Something's
No one
outside.
will believe you.
Was coming here a mistake?
The gun sword intentionally left blank. What?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Only the director can bind the service weapon and live/die. This is your ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Look at this place.
Oh,
Where am I?
alright. Bubblegum/Polaroid. All/none above. So A's to jump yet. Can we really make that? Oh, yep. Just barely. Oh, shit. Wide to melee. Alright. Okay, cool. Just destroyed that guy. I think that's like a telekinesis type of ability.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Right trigger to fire service weapon. Service weapons regenerate ammunition automatically when not in use. What are these things? It's probably like health or something. Oh. Alright. That like force push attack is really cool. It's like probably really good to like finish off enemies. Just to save ammunition. So this enemies drop health elements when damaged. Yeah, I was right. What's this? Wield the gun. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming.
I'm just a janitor.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
It's such a cool looking revolver.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
What the hell is that?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Okay, alright. Reload? What's... I don't know if there's a reload button. What's this? His guard. Bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption. Oh, so they were security guards that were turned into... or corrupted. Okay. Do we still... Yeah, we don't have level 1 clearance yet. Wait, did I go the wrong way? There was another door over here. Central executive, not yet. Alright.
The hotline. Secure.
Here we are.
Communication. Got it. Reach the hotline.
Alright, I might switch to keyboard and mouse.
Hotline.
Seems like there is some aim assist, but hold on.
Okay.
Such a cool ability. I'm gonna be doing that a lot, I'm sorry. Probably go here, right? Shelter. Max occupancy, 6 persons. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Alright. Did I learn what AWEs are? Or did I just forget? What's this? A weapon mod? Level 1. Grip is reliable with semi-automatic fire that is deadly at short range. Alright, I'll equip it. Cool. Wait, alright, there's a quest. The top left. Proceed further into the Bureau Executive / Central Executive. Oh, here we go. Big bold text.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss.
Are these the
burrowing
corrupted?
into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? All right, it's our enemy. That
What would happen
battle's
if I shot these?
contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Oh, they explode. All right. Those are probably the people that worked here. Shouldn't do that. Visitor evaluation. If they do not leave, they then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answer seems blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetype. We recognize certain blank informed by our own blank and popularized by our media. Okay. Certain paranatural phenomenon contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs. What does that mean again? I can't remember. Maybe I'll look it up here after this. That only occur altered world item or altered world events. Here. Case files. Objects of power. Wait, let's see this again.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered
there we go.
world events.
Altered world
Intrusions
events.
upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course...
Alright, we've seen that already. But I'm definitely getting some SCP vibes from this game. If you guys remember that game. The crazy lore and that game that we played a long time ago. I think it was like the second game that we ever live streamed for the channel. Alright, this is trippy. What the hell? Do we jump down? I don't... Yeah. Well, this guy is stronger than the other ones. He's got armor. Oh, man. My health is really low. I'm running. I like that this game is actually kind of difficult then. Really low health right now. Just reload. No! Are you serious? My first death.
Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? It's our.
Reload. Someone's throwing grenades. Charge. This guy's no joke. There's a lot of damage. Cleanse the control point.
almost ready.
Can you summon more guys?
Cleanse the control
No.
point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Alright, that's cool.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Is she talking to me? Probably. Speak with the voice on the safe room intercom.
Please, talk
Where?
to me.
Oh, right there.
We saw you deal with the...
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Apparently.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And extraordinarily...
That weird thing that you're wearing?
You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
Killed
I found
himself.
his body.
Tell him.
And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even...
It looks like a
Look,
like a
Jesse,
speaker.
I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Thing that she's
Like,
wearing.
do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
There's a lot of inner
Yes.
dialogue that's interesting.
I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course.
It'd be funny if it's
We
like
can
in
try
real
it
time.
together.
She's having like this inner dialogue. The
Okay.
person's just staring at her.
You with me?
I remember that there's this
We did
scene
it
in
before.
Community. It's really funny.
Push the hiss out.
Right here. One second. I'm gonna adjust the sensitivity. It's way too sensitive. Go with 15. Also, I need to. What's the control for melee? V. All right. You know, I'm gonna bind that to something else. That's what I usually do for like first-person shooters, is throw it on my mouse. There we go. Alright, that's good enough. So this is the infected, or corrupted. Wow. Alright, that didn't work. It was evaporated into the ground.
The hiss has burrowed.
Wait. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. They only seem to be interested in vocalizing the strange incantation of ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they the cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invincibility or undergoing a transformation to a purely resonant form.
Too deep.
Interesting.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
That didn't work. Let's go talk to
Jesse,
Chick.
over here.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us, or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the Hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. only to see the hiss destroy it all.
It's the hotline. Alright, this is really cool. So far, I'm really liking this. It's so ambiguous. I have so many questions.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
We'll talk to her
The door to
later.
the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Just outside the boardroom. Wait, enter the communications department to find the hotline. Wait, was there anything in here? Last time we found something, yeah. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts.